When you're in your Muay Thai class and you're catching the round kicks, have you ever wondered what's the difference between a baseball bat or a round kick? If you're not wearing shin pads, the answer is there's not a whole lot of difference. And catching a round kick when a samurai sword or a baseball bat goes to hit you in the body, it's gonna hurt unless you do what I show you today. This is my own personal trick, which I've learned and it helps me so much. Going into 2026, if you're wanting to increase your skill level and train like a champion, you have to head down to Strike Ready and grab my Edge training program, which features 36 one-hour follow-along training sessions with me. I take you through exactly what you need to do to get your cardio up, get in great shape, but also work on your technique. This is perfect for those people who don't want to do every session at the gym in class structure. They either want to train at home on a bag or they want to go to the gym and do solo sessions. Perfect for you. We have a good special on right now, $99. Head over there, check that out. Now, this is a samurai sword, of course, because I don't have any baseball bats around the house, but I have swords, go figure. But when somebody takes a baseball bat or a samurai sword and they launch it in, it generates a whole lot of power, no doubt. You also generate a whole lot of power whipping a kick in. And some of these fighters, when they're not doing things with shin pads, I would be hard pressed to go which one is going to be scarier. They're both going to hurt so much. And if I asked you right now to just put your arm up and let me hit you, you're probably going to go, you're going to break my ribs, dude. No, absolutely not. That's the thought process that you should have for round kicks and for somebody swinging a baseball bat at you. But as you get tougher, as you start to get stronger in here, you're going to be less fearful of that. But we still need to engage and initiate the tip I'm going to show you today. So what is this tip? Well, years ago when I was sparring and I was younger, I started realizing that the big guys kick really hard. And even when I'd catch a round kick, it would still leave impact there. I go, that was not nice. So, you know when you see Bruce Lee, and in many of his pictures, he's not just standing there, he's flaring his lats out. I started going, if I engage a single lat flare, so when I'm about to get kicked, I pop that lat out, that really helps. And how much does it help? When I go to seminars, I share this with people, and sometimes I'll show them, I'll say, okay, I want you to come over. And I flare the lat, and I go, kick me 20%. Okay, harder, 40%, 60%, 80%. And I just stand there and I don't have to even step. When your round kick comes at you, very often we want to step away from the power. They coming in here and I step and I catch. But we don't always have the wherewithal to get that done. And in the two clips that I have here that I've already shown you, I think I do not step as I catch. I just stand there and boom. But the reason I can get away with that is I flare the lat. 2 more points though. In addition, if I flare the lat and I get hit right here, it's not going to help that much. I'm still getting hit in the ribs. So what I want to do is I want to tip the shoulder a little bit forward. This makes the lat now the area that takes the brunt of the striking force. In addition to that, I take all of this right through this area and I just crush it in about that much. You can just see how I'm kind of pulling through this area down, and when everything compacts, it's so much easier to take impact. Same way when you're taking body shots. If I just stand here straight and somebody whips in 100% body shot at me, I'm probably going to fold over. If I go like this and now they hit me, I'm actually not too scared. It's that little compact motion there, which really helps protect you and makes impact feel far less substantial than it is if you just stand and straighten out. So we have 3 key motions. Number 1, I flare my lat out, pop. Number 2, at the same time, I tip my shoulder forward. And number 3, I just kind of crush everything in. So now when I catch my kick, it's not me just doing this, I'm doing that motion. And if I can step at the same time, that's even better. But you don't even need to when you take these 3 tips and you initiate them. Now you might be going, how in the world am I going to start doing this aside from looking in the mirror and just learning to do that lat flare. If you can't do this lat flare, you haven't figured out how to do it yet, yes, you have to go and practice these muscles right across here, just popping out. Once you figure that out, you're gonna go to the gym and you're gonna lift your arm up just a little bit, flare that lat and get somebody to kick you. 10% with a shin pad, hopefully to start. 20%, 30%. And you're gonna go, can I take that? If you can, that's a great start. Now you have started going, I can expose my ribs intentionally to prompt people to throw those kicks in sparring. Because if you're just standing here and your arms are up like this, they're probably not gonna round kick you a whole lot. And you're not gonna be thinking about that motion when you should be. But if you're in there and you've gone, okay, you know what? I know I can take that kick now with that little lat flare. So I'm gonna elevate my arms, go up here and really expose the ribs. So now, maybe after some punches or maybe just right into a kick, they're gonna attack. And you're already set to flare the lat, tip forward, boom, you've caught it. And then from there you can follow up with whatever you want. I would recommend either a punch, lift it up, back them up to get them off balance, maybe then follow with a sweep from either side, or if you want to put them on their back, just lift up, push with your right shoulder and knock them over. That's a great way to follow up, but there are so many. You can catch the kick, twist them this way, catch the kick, pull and punch them. Oh my gosh, it just goes on and on and on. But I wanted to share this with you today because I was doing a Zoom private very recently with a couple guys, and one of them got kicked in the body while we were practicing catching kicks, and they were, oh, that one hurt, that one hurt. And I went, oh, because I didn't share this with them yet. We talked about the technique of catching and stepping away and how we tighten up and how we lift a little bit and all those details, but I didn't talk about how we take the impact of the kick. And that very much matters because you can execute the catch perfectly, lock up perfectly, but if you get hit and it hurts, you're not gonna wanna do that ever again. And then you're not gonna catch kicks, you're gonna start doing this instead. And while this is still a great block, we do not want that to be the only way that we respond to the round kick, because catching somebody's kick, taking control of them, and then punishing them while they're on one foot, it's gonna make them less likely to kick again. That's for sure. And that is how we control fights. We take away weapons from people by beating them with defense, which can then follow into offense. That's it, everybody. Thanks for joining. I'll see you back very soon.